I wish I could slow down time to appreciate these moments. We only had 4 days to spend together. I had to make each day count. But as it turned out, it wouldn't matter what we did. We were together. Even though it had only been 2 weeks, it felt like an eternity since I saw her. Patiently waiting for her flight to get in and hiding behind the bushes. I was so happy when I could finally jump out, walk over, and just pick her up off the ground. Even though we ended up actually blocking the way for everybody else. But it's alright, we were just happy to finally be together, be able to kiss. Getting her back to the harbor, she was so happy to see the boat again. How was your flight?
It was great.
Are you happy to finally be here?
I am so happy. It is so nice and warm.
We sped off back to the sailboat, smiles and all, happy to have her back on board, and I could finally hold her and not worry about being in anybody else's way. She was ecstatic to be back as well, tossing her hair, had packages, presents. It was just such a great time. It was all smiles everywhere. Some of the stuff she brought me were things that I badly needed, as well as some Christmas presents. What an absolute trooper Angela is. She brought me all of this stuff that I really needed. All right, to be honest, like, I really need more chocolate. I think I have at the moment, I think it's like 14 or 16 pounds of chocolate truffles, which isn't quite enough.
Merry Christmas.
Aww.
Sorry, it's a little late. Open them up.
All right. That's exactly what I needed. Remember, I was at 19 pounds of chocolate. It feels like half a pound. But thank you, though. I also got a nice
Straight from
bow
Europe.
with it. Ooh. We are gonna go through what I have currently in the fridge pretty quick, and we're gonna get into this. We're gonna enjoy this together. It's wonderful. Thank you so much.
And then this is not wrapped. And also there's something inside.
The next morning, we motored out of the harbor. We didn't want to be near anyone else. We wanted just time for me and her. And I think we were going to get plenty of it. We were both already so excited just to get to a new anchorage together, be able to relax and enjoy things. But first, the journey was half the fun. Angela started standing up on the bow, got lots of excitement from that. It was just a great time already, and we weren't even where the adventure was. We were both so happy to be together again. We are on an adventure to go see the highest peak in the Bahamas. We'll scale the mountain and look from the top and stuff. 206. 206 feet straight up at a very gradual angle. Let's go! Exploring this little beachside town was super cool. They had lots of little things to take photos next to. It was just a cool little area to be. We started the relatively long hike up to the top of Mount Alvernia. Only 206 feet, so not really much of a mountain, but still pretty cool to go check out and explore. It was pretty wild seeing such structures in the Bahamas, not something you normally see at all. And the path to get up to the Hermitage at the very top was pretty unique also. Stairs carved into the very mountainside itself. But once we were up there, the view was amazing. This Hermitage is only 3/4 the size of a full one somewhere else in the world, but the view from up here was amazing. I could even see my boat from here. From this height, you can really appreciate all of Cat Island, a truly unique place within the Bahamas, and already a unique and beautiful country as it is. If you ever get the chance, I highly recommend you come here, and the locals are fantastic. As if everything wasn't already amazing, we ended up getting this perfect photo in front of the Hermitage and a real rainbow right behind us. Exploring around the Hermitage, I felt like I was a giant, and I felt like I could barely fit in any of these places. I just had to duck my head and squeeze pretty much everywhere I went. It must have taken so much work and been incredibly uncomfortable to live here. This entire place was built by one person. We survived it. Survived the... After our long hike, we took a nice walk along the beach and then came to this little restaurant and got some orange soda floats. So good and so refreshing. Then we went over and talked to a local fisherman, a guy actually I knew, and he made us a fresh conch salad. It was delicious. Then we headed back to the boat to relax the rest of the evening with a rainbow still behind us. We ended up meeting some of the other cruisers nearby that night, and it was a great time. The next day I invited several cruisers over to do a spearfishing seminar. This way I could teach them what I knew. Alright, so we got some fellow cruisers here nearby. Everybody say hi, say your name and your boat.
Hi.
I'm Brenda. I'm from Off the Rails.
I'm Robert from Off the Rails. John from Wonder.
So I'm going to be going through their spears with them, showing them how they can improve them, how they can do a little bit better of diving technique, stalking technique on fish, and how to go find some fish. Let's get into it. Over the years, the sailing community has taken incredibly good care of me, helping me whenever and wherever I needed it. Teaching other sailors how to spearfish is my way to give back to them, and something I love doing. They're all very receptive and hopefully getting dinner. We watched the last sunset of 2022 together on board my boat. This was New Year's Eve, and despite having a few options to go into town and see some people, we both instead decided to just stay together for the night. Angela read to me a book we were both interested in. It was just a really fun time to be able to talk back and forth, and Angela's an excellent reader and picks really interesting topics. This book was 101 essays to change the way you think. A book I'm keen to get into myself. This was our last full day together, and we were determined to make the absolute most of it. How are you doing this morning?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. We're gonna try to sail off the anchor here. Angela's learning all about how difficult it is to run a boat and what to pull on, how to pull on it.
What all the words mean.
How to not dismantle my Dodger. With Angela's expert help, we raised the mainsail and sailed right off the anchor. It's always cool to teach somebody something new, but it's even more fun when it's with somebody that you really care about spending time with. And that's it. Now we're sailing. Let's see how the skipper's doing back here. You're doing great. Don't hit an iceberg.
Oh no, we're gonna sink.
We're gonna sink if we hit an iceberg. Oh no, what if we fall?
Oh no, we're gonna fall into the water.
If we fall, you gotta come get us. Thanks. Ew, look at that, that's a cool
Oh,
shot.
that's beautiful. Hello, good morning. We are sailing out today. Feels like it's been a very long time, but also not a very long time at the same time. But it has been so nice. It is so beautiful here. You can see there's a few other boats out there. Made some friends, talked to some people. Had a fun little New Year's, watching football and not really doing a whole lot, but it was very nice. This has been very nice. I don't really like talking to the camera, but I'm doing it for you. Now that we were off sailing together, the fun could really begin. There was so much to see on our way back over to this new bay. We were both so excited for it. Showing Angela the fun of sailing really was a joy. These were ideal, perfect conditions for nice, slow, relaxed, comfortable sailing. And we were all smiles the whole day. It was gorgeous. That's done. Beautiful. Aye aye, Captain.
I can hear you.
Aye aye, Captain.
Oh, who tacks the boat faster than you ever could see? Go ahead, pull it in. Supposed to do that?
Okay, keep pulling.
Oh, that's good right there. Could give it one more wrap around the winch. Something as simple as dragging your feet behind the sailboat while sailing is just an incredible experience, especially when it's with somebody that you care about. This really was an amazing memory for me. I mean, just look at that water. Gorgeous. best things in life really are free. Using the wind for propulsion and dragging a paddleboard behind the boat, who knew it could be so much fun? And the way Angela makes it look so relaxing. Just another way to have fun while you're under sail. The view from up here is incredible. What an amazing sailing dream we have. Also that day, we ended up taking a ton of great photos. These are the little memories you look at from time to time that really make you appreciate and enjoy all the fun that you had. So grateful for this. That was a ton of fun shenanigans. I've wanted to do this stuff for so long. I don't know why it took me so long to do it, because it is so much fun. Yeah, we're gonna try to sail into the spot we want to be at. We sailed off the anchor. I wonder if we can sail onto the anchor. Let's find out. All right, let's bring in the jib. So crank that thing around. Yeah, you're cranking it. You're doing it. You're doing it. You're doing it.
Look at me crank that.
Feel the boat heel over a little bit more. We're gonna go a little bit faster. That's nice.
Keep going.
That's good right there. And then the main sheet, that white one. Yep, you're gonna want to undo that. And then you want to pull it super tight. Nice, you didn't lose any slack, good to go. Woo, look at that, that's so beautiful. I love this. So we just decided we're gonna anchor here. Our own little private bay, beautiful beach, some rocks around, like, this looks gorgeous. That's what's fun about sailing. We can just pick anywhere we want. Ain't that right, girl?
Yeah. And it's all.
Even with all those sailing adventures, we still weren't done for the day. We took the dinghy and headed out around the corner. This really cool mangrove forest, crystal clear water, all these mangroves around, but not as much sea life as I was expecting. Even when we slowed down, I didn't really see all that much. I think a lot of the sea life was further back into all the mangroves. But either way, we explored for hours and hours, seeing everything we could. It was so cool. We ended the day's adventures on our own private beach. Not a soul around, not a footprint nearby. This is what it's all about. Looks like a dream up here. The next morning, we motored out with the dinghy as fast as we could. Angela's flight was only in a few hours, so we only have a little bit of time to do one last adventure. We checked out this really cool island nearby. It was just fun just to walk around and explore. Like I said, this was our last adventure together, and we really just wish we had more time that we could spend together. But this is what also makes it so beautiful. The limited time we do have.
Not everybody is as fast and agile as the captain.
Motoring back to the sailboat, we knew this was the end of our adventure. Even more so, we saw her own plane flying into land, so we knew it was time to get going. right, so we're coming to an end here.
No.
What was your favorite moment of this trip?
There's so many.
Yesterday's sail.
Oh, yes, yes.
So much
It
fun.
was beautiful.
Like for New Year's Eve, we didn't do anything.
Yeah, we just chose to do nothing because it was just nice to spend time with you.
Yeah. Yesterday's dinghy ride was really fun.
This morning was fun.
Oh yeah.
A little island.
Little mountain out there that we just went to. It was good.
I mean, the little Hermitage was really cool.
It was.
Seeing
Very
the rainbow.
strange building. Oh yeah, and getting the rainbow in that photo. I'm so happy we got that. It's one of my favorite. I think my favorite photo of the trip though is like you on the paddleboard with the drone directly above.
Yeah.
But there's some like I'm gonna edit some other ones that are gonna be like, whoa, super good. And then hopefully in February we can come back
soon.
out.
Wherever you're gonna be.
I'm gonna be in February. So yeah, I don't want to bring the camera with me, so this is goodbye for the camera.
Goodbye.